This is my audience. Bipolar disorder is a mental illness involving one or more episodes of serious mania and depression which causes individuals to feel a type of high feeling or really low. Bipolar disorder is often considered a hereditary disease. The disorder occurs during adolescence or early childhood, continues throughout life, although young children can be diagnosed with manic depression as well. Bipolar disorder also shows symptoms by being very irritable and having destructive tantrums throughout the day. Bipolar disorders are not just mental illnesses. Bipolar disorder are medical diseases involving the brain. Studies show that around 80 to 90% of those who suffer from bipolar have relatives with some form of depression. Adolescents suffer bipolar disorders that are lower and keep dropping until life doesn't feel worth living. Over 2.5 million people in America have bipolar disorder. There are actually 3 types of this disorder. In bipolar 3, there is a family history of mania or hypomania in addition to the client experiencing depressive episodes. This category is not highly used, but it is not worth noticing. Bipolar 2 disorder is marked by hypomanic episodes that have not required hospitalization. Bipolar 1 is full-blown illness and is defined by the presence of manic episodes which require treatment and usually hospitalization. The common symptoms could include feeling sad or unhappy, or known as endogenosis depression, lack of interest in activities usually enjoyed, the insomnia or excessive periods of sleep, restlessness, little energy to most people. Most people experience medical problems or difficulty concentrating, the loss of self-confidence, suicide thoughts, changes of attitudes. Researchers are quite certain that neurotransmitter systems is at least part of the cause of this disorder, but further research is still needed to confirm and define its exact roles. Some treatments for this disorder include medication, supportive psychotherapy, and occasionally an ECT. Medications include lithium, anticoagulant drugs, antidepressants, and some other drugs. Treatment choices depend on the type of phase of the illness. There is growing evidence that patients with less frequent and more intense mood swings respond best to lithium. With those with more than 4 mood swings per year respond best to the mood stabilizers. When a person is acutely manic, they may require hospitalization. Antipsychotic and anti-anxiety drugs can help control symptoms during this period. Some coping strategies that researchers enforce for bipolar patients to keep are a healthy lifestyle. Reducing stress, most of all, help to understand their moods. Prevent relapses, words of encouragement like "I love you," "You're doing a great job," "Keep up the good work." Yoga and meditating is some good things that they can do. By exercising their body, releasing endorphins, which help your body to feel calm and happy, to choose a sport or routine to enjoy and a good way to start. Once you select the activities, it is wise to execute it for 30 minutes or more than 3 or 4 times a week. Yoga is now getting very popular nowadays. People are moved by different ways of motions, and it contains as well as a unique practice on balance. To eat well, balanced meals helps your body to get more nourishment by eating vegetables and fruits are a good way to achieve this. Many of us tend to forget that our body is a temple and we must love it. By drinking excessive sodas is a good way to disrespect our body, though we all love a good soda. Along with a good daily multivitamin, this will help you to get your vitamins and minerals that the body needs by maintaining a well-balanced diet. Will also improve your energy boost and help you on the basic needs that a person must have in order to have a good normal life. Such needs involve safety needs, which help you to not worry about your safety, and self-esteem needs, which are needs that a lot of happy people have in abundant measures of. On the other hand, people with mental illnesses tend to have very low self-esteem. They need to avoid alcohol and drugs. It is very dangerous and makes things 100 times worse, making relapses to come by faster and faster. Learn to predict relapses by making sure that you get enough sleep and you have a routine, you eat well. This time will definitely decrease a full-blown relapse. To avoid stress by knowing yourself, to make sure you eliminate stressful situations, like having a class program in school, this could help you. By meditating or the use of yoga, just eating well and doing things good for your body. Finally, the most important way to cope with bipolar or manic depression is talking to your family and to let them know what is wrong with you. And Pacific Doctor, you would always want to be treated and that you trust.